Perfect. All right. Perfect. Outside of Baltimore, Maryland. We are here at Cedar Lane Park in Bel Air for the Crab Feast 2025 Championship Games versus the Eclipse and Long Island Express. My name is Will Kelly. Joined alongside me is Matt Chandick. Matt, what a great game we have going on today. Give us a thought about the Long Island team.
I think everything kind of starts with number 22, Connor Cutton at ex-attackman. Alongside him is number 4, Daniel Cullen. A couple of smaller attackmen, but they're very smart and dynamic, and I'm sure they're going to be able to give the Eclipse defense some problems.
Yeah, that Eclipse defense star-studded. What else do the Eclipse have to do to find a way to come out victorious today?
I think just watching their semifinal game, they were sharing the ball, kind of, making that one more pass every time. Their offense is pretty dynamic. Not sure that there's one guy that is going to have to take a million shots, but they do a great job of sharing the rock, and everybody gets involved. And then at the other end, Josh Marcus is arguably the best goalie in the country. We have him the number 1 ranked goalie in the NLF ranking, so pretty secure at both ends of the field for Eclipse.
Thanks, Matt. Face-off just a few minutes away right here at Cedar Lane Park.
I'm going to hop down run to the bathroom.
Yep. All right.
You got that?
Yeah. I know. Yeah. It's off, so here, let me. Hold on. Yep. Trigger 2.
I am holding it.
Sorry, I gotta press it again. There we, no, yeah, we should be good now. underway right here at Cedar Lane Park. Outside of Baltimore, Maryland. We are here at Cedar Lane Park in Bel Air for the Crab Feast 2025 Championship Games versus the Eclipse and Long Island Express. My name is Will Kelly. Joined alongside me is Matt Chandick. Matt, what a great game we have going on today. Give us a thought about the Long Island team.
I think everything kind of starts with number 22, Connor Cutton at an ex-attackman. Alongside him is number 4, Daniel Cullen. A couple of smaller attackmen, but they're very smart and dynamic, and I'm sure they're going to be able to give the Eclipse defense some problems.
Yeah, that Eclipse defense, star-studded. What else do the Eclipse have to do to find a way to come out victorious today?
I think just watching their semifinal game, they were sharing the ball, kind of, making that one more pass every time. Their offense is pretty dynamic. Not sure that there's one guy that is going to have to take a million shots, but they do a great job of sharing the rock, and everybody gets involved. And then at the other end, Josh Marcus is arguably the best goalie in the country. We have him the number 1 ranked goalie in the NLF ranking, so pretty secure at both ends of the field for Eclipse.
Thanks, Matt. Face-off just a few minutes away right here at Cedar Lane Park.
Locally grown, nationally known.
For those kids looking to get a challenge and improve their game, learn the discipline, I don't think you're going to find that in many other places than the CRABFEAST program.
Locally grown, nationally known.
Once again, pleasant good afternoon from Cedar Lane Park in Bel Air, Maryland. The CRABFEAST 2025 Championship Games presented by Next Pro. My name's Will Kelly. Joining alongside me is Matt Chandick. Matt, Eclipse Black and Long Island Express getting ready for face-off right now. This is going to be a great game.
Yeah, 2 excellent teams, and you have to be to make it to this point. It's such a grind, and really a testament to each team's depth that they were able to make it this far. Really excited for this one.
Luke Cascaden at the X for Express. For Eclipse Black, it is JT O'Neill. This is going to be a star-studded championship game. A lot of the top prospects in the nation on the field today for these two teams. Getting ready for the face-off right now. Quick win by O'Neill there. Here comes Eclipse Black in white. LI Express in orange. Nice swim move there. Save.
Dennis Brady with a nice save there. Another good one out of St. Anthony's. Unbelievable how Coach Keith Weisrick's been able to keep that pipeline going. So I'm sure he'll be in line to earn some playing time next year.
Yeah, great save by Brady there. It was Henry Hladek from New Canaan on the dodge. Now here comes Long Island on offense.
That's Blake Cascaden, so a couple Cascadens to get things going for Express.
Currently with the ball, moved it over, was Owen Maggie. Got it back over to Alex Ruddy. And now here comes Brady Winter at the top of the offensive box. Going to dodge down the righty alley. Looks to get underneath. We'll move it through X. Daniel Collin is the X player right now with the ball. Throws it back out.
Alex Ruddy had the OT winner in the quarterfinal. That's who just took that shot. Great save by Josh Marcus. But he's been really playing well this weekend and really kind of came on strong at the end of the year for St. Anson. Poised to keep blowing up this summer.
It was Gennaro Pompano with the one-man clear for Black. Brendan Mullahy with the ball right now. Now gets it over to Tyler McDermott, who's going to have a head of steam. Shot lefty off the crossbar. That'll run up to the middle of the field. It is a shot, so no over and back. It'll stay with Eclipse Black. No shot clocks here in this tournament. You have 20 seconds to get it over. The refs will call a stall if no one's going to the goal. McDermott now back with the ball, gets it to Colin Zeller, and then we have a Long Island Express defender on the ground.
I think that's Michael Barker that just went down. He had a nice slide, got in a position, pushed his man, and just kind of fell to the ground.
Yeah, it looks like he's holding his ankle. Berkey from Garden City High School, number 15 for the boys in orange. Gets up under his own power and is going to walk off. So that's good to see for Berkey. Tons of talent and potential to go really far in this game, so hopefully it's nothing serious, but it looks to be walking off pretty well right now. Not a super visible limp. It'll remain Eclipse ball.
Eclipse, like I said in the opening, Eclipse moves the ball around really well. A lot of good talent, especially out of the midfield. Mullahy right here is one of the better middies in the class. Big with a lot of good speed.
Good hitch and over. Gets it back down to McDermott now. At attack with Adam Udall from Staples High School. Nice skip pass.
Oh, nice save.
Oh, nice save there.
I think it got deflected in front. Nice job of tracking that shot from Mullahy.
Ball's picked up by Eclipse Black. That's Tyler McDermott with the ground ball. Gets it over to Tucker Hess. He's guarded by Blake Cascadden. So they're going to take the shorty behind one-on-one. Turn the quarter, shot goes high.
Good backup by Udell.
So Udell will bring it in. He's guarded by Pellegrino, Sean Pellegrino.
Pellegrino's been having a really good summer. He was very impressive a couple weeks ago at the NLF.
Great look, shot wide. That was Henry Hladek. Nice job by the Eclipse attack to get back up.
Did he get a piece of that one?
He might have gotten a piece of that. Here's a replay. Nice shot there. Definitely almost, maybe got his leg there. Great job to kick, save, and a butte right there. Shot goes wide. Hladek's shot goes wide, picked up though. Another cutter, maybe a force, but no one will be there to challenge Cameron Pryor for the ground ball. Now we've got a call in the crease. So it'll be LI Express ball right up at midfield. Blake Cascadden picking it up for Express.
Cascadden's been getting involved a lot early. Been seeing him a lot. This is one of the McGee twins.
This is Kevin McGee. He's going to dodge that top wing. Gets it behind. Nice movement there. Can he turn the corner? Nice check there. Ball's on the ground.
It was a really nice job by Bryce Lyden, the lefty there. Stayed patient with him the whole time. Went for the check at the exact perfect time and was able to take it away. No small feat right there.
Ball went out of bounds on Eclipse, or I'm sorry, on Express. It'll be Eclipse ball. After the nice defensive stand by the Eclipse defense. Let's see if we can get a goal here. Long sweep across the top of the box, roll back, here comes the slide. Gets it back behind the cage. That's Udall looking for a cutter. He found one, shot, goal.
That'll work. Nice high-to-high rip.
Great shot there. I believe that was Hladek on the shot. Let's take a replay here. Great look. I mean, time and room right in the money. So Eclipse making a change at face-off. It's going to be Keegan Nyman from St. Edwards. And I don't see a 21 on Eclipse Black's roster. I believe that's Schaefer. That face-off was won by LI Express. That's Cascadin. And now the ball is with Brian Riley from Chaminade High School.
Yeah, Brian Riley might. You could see him sliding into the starting lineup potentially at Chaminade next year. I believe his older brother just graduated in that same lefty spot going to Amherst. So could go from one Riley to another Riley at Chaminade, one of the best powerhouses in the country, especially on Long Island.
Yeah, Long Island, a hotbed for lacrosse, and we're seeing it right here with some great talent.
Here's Colin. Colin is a quick, shifty little attackman, formerly a midi, so he's still relatively new to the attack position.
Nice shot there, goes wide. That was Brady Winter. They'll get the ball back behind with Daniel Collin. He's being pestered there by Braden Robbie, who knocks the ball away there, and then a loose ball push. Oh, little ward call. Going the other way.
Roby really set up that over the head really well. Nice job, was patient.
Great look, and here comes Eclipse with a chance to extend this lead by 2 here. 1-0 in the Crab Feast 2025 championship game presented by Next Pro. Ball is with Colin Zeller right now. Nice little shifty move, gets down the righty alley, and they'll move it behind. 2 attackmen behind for this Eclipse team. Now a sweep up top by Mullahy. Great ball movement. Really shifty shot, great save there.
Brady's been dialed in. He's made a couple big saves early, seeing the ball well, tracking it well, not really giving up any rebounds too.
Yeah, he has been on all tournament. It's been a long one too. Rainy yesterday, most of the games got canceled. We came back this morning and got our teams down to now 2 here in the championship game. So it's been a long weekend. Credit to these young, fine gentlemen on playing their hardest. Now it's with Joe Norton, the lefty from Detroit Country Day School. He's going to body up, gets it behind. Good look, but a pick off there. That was William Hayes. Great job getting the ground ball and moving it as well. Active sticks from Eclipse early. Couple takeaway checks and now an interception. Running the clear well as well. This is Tyler McDermott. We've talked about him a little bit today. He's been all over the place.
Yeah, that's his game. He finds a way to get involved kind of all over the place. Ground balls, playing offense, defense, a little bit of everything. Coach John Hess is a big fan of his, was singing his praises for the kids' versatility and toughness.
And the one thing I like about summer ball is you got to be a two-way midi. Long, hot days, everyone's going to, oh, my goodness. Shot, goal. What a look by Udall for Schaefer, I believe, yeah. Schaefer came sprinting out of the box, and a great look by Udall.
Schaefer had a really strong end to his sophomore year to help Staples go back-to-back in Connecticut for state titles. So you really see kind of his confidence has continued to grow. He's got the first 2 goals of the game. That'll help you a little bit. And Express kind of forgot about checking the box, and you got beat on it.
Yeah, substitution game, very important. We see it more and more in the college game, and it's showing its face here in summer ball. When you need, as a young lacrosse player, you need to work on your stamina. Because during the summer club lacrosse tournament. It's a gauntlet. It's hot, long days, multiple games, and even though they are short, 11-minute running clock quarters, it's a lot of lacrosse.
And a lot of these guys have played in a ton of events already. We're not even in July, so it's definitely, like you said, it's a gauntlet, and it's, you know, you have to find a way to still be able to make plays in the last game on Sunday.
That was a shot wide by Udall with just a couple seconds left in the quarter, and that will do it for us in the first quarter. We will be right back with the second quarter of the 2025 Crab Feast Championship game.
Locally grown, nationally known.
For those kids looking to get a challenge and improve their game, learn the discipline, I don't think you're going to find that in many other places than the CRABFEAST program.
Locally grown, nationally known.
Start of the second quarter face-off here. 2-0 is our score. Eclipse leads Long Island Express at the Crab Feast tournament here in Bel Air, Maryland at Cedar Lane Park. LI Express wearing orange, Eclipse wearing white. If you're just joining us, my name's Will Kelly. Joined alongside me is Matt Shandick. Matt, great first quarter, competitive, low scoring, exactly what we expected to see.
Yeah, a little feeling out process, I think, and you know, obviously, like we talked about, these teams are pretty tired. So I think try to figure out a little bit what the other one's got. These teams have run into each other a couple times, but you know, everybody looks so different every single time you line up to play them. So Schaefer with the 2 goals, and I don't think Express has had a shot on goal yet, so still feeling out their offensive sets.
And they'll look to get one here, shot on goal by Ruddy.
Josh Marcus with an easy save. 2-time state champion already, starting in goal for Staples. Pretty good. 5-star goalie in our rankings for the NLF, and the #1 ranked goalie in the country. Eclipse has always done a great job with goalies, especially recently Thomas Richard Elliott at Notre Dame, Marcus, and they've had some other great ones, so no surprise to see that program put out another great goalie.
And we have a flag down. It's going to be on Express, so a free offensive possession here for Eclipse. Nice move there by McDermott, getting down.
Great
what a save. Even better recovery by McGrayan.
Yeah, Sean McGarren, great job of cleaning up the trash in front, picks up the rebound. That was an unbelievable save by Brady on that first shot,
really
though.
Nice save by Brady.
You kind of, if you're Brady, you're looking around asking your defenseman for a little help there. But great job by McGarren to quickly catch that and stuff at home. Don't think there's going to be a man up here. I think it probably gets wiped.
Yep, we'll have a all-even face-off, it looks like.
Great turnout for college coaches this weekend, too. It's just an unbelievable level, amount of coaches, and also the level of high coaches in terms of, some of the best schools, some of the best programs in the country. So impressive job by CRABFEAST again to attract those coaches.
Yeah, big name coaches. Hopkins, Syracuse was here. Army has been here all weekend as well.
New national champion Notre Dame. And,
New national champion Notre Dame.
I saw head coach Kevin Corrigan and defensive coordinator and recruiting coordinator Ryan Wellner. So the Irish are in the house. Duke, Virginia, everyone's here. And I mean, how could you not want to be here? You look at the caliber of teams that are here. It speaks for itself.
This is one of the larger tournaments of the summer. draws a lot of recruiting attention, but also a lot of playing attention. A lot of teams come from out of the region even. We had, in the 26 divisions, we had teams from Minnesota, Colorado. We have teams from California, Florida here, all to, see how they play against the best teams in the nation on the club circuit. That was Eclipse with the ball right now. Nice hitch there, looking for a shot, won't get it. That was Pryor with the ball. Directing traffic, now is going to throw it behind. Run a little two-man game. Tucker Hess with the ball, looking for a cutter, finds one, sweep across, shot goes high. Great slide there. Here comes Eclipse off the end line play. Little hook and ladder from Tucker Hess wasn't there. But here comes
nice cut.
Oh, great
That's
cut.
A great cut.
Sean McGarren.
Second straight goal. Who was that on the pass? Was that?
That was Uddle.
Yeah, Adam Udell draws the slide.
Great look.
McGarren catches his man sleeping on the back pipe, and 4-0. 2 straight for McGarren. 2 for Schaefer, 2 for McGarren. Staples and Darien gritty public school action. Love that.
Face off for for LI Express and Coach Schreiber, Luke Cascadin. Then it's Keegan Nyman for Eclipse. Cascadin looks like he has a clamp, and he does. Wins it to himself. Otto looked like he wanted to chase it. Cascadin with the wherewithal to get it over the midfield line. Now Cascadin's going to push the crease.
I love that. Down 4-0. You've been playing a lot of defense. You'd like to see a little bit more poise with the ball, but they got it back. Great ground ball by Massaro.
Another St. Anthony's kid, Giovanni Massaro. Where's the number 0 for the Long Island team? Tell you what, I'm seeing a lot more number 0s in professional sports. I kind of like it. I kind of like looking at the number 0 on the field.
Yeah,
shot saved there. Great ground ball. Another save.
Josh Marcus putting on a show once again. Unflappable in the cage. Does a great job. He's really tough to beat anywhere, but he's very tough to beat low.
Now here comes Pryor.
And of
his
course,
shot's going to go.
Colin gets down the alley.
Sorry, that was Colin.
That's a great shot. Even Marcus is so good at stopping low shots, couldn't get to that one. I mentioned earlier that Colin's just been moving from midfield to attack, played attack for 2-time state champ Manhasset this year, but there he gets the dodge from up top and does some of his old school stuff.
Yeah, this is a great little hesitation down to his right hand, gets under a little twister right in the bottom corner.
Saw the matchup they liked with the short stick up there, so you got to take it.
So the Express on the board, 4-1 lead Eclipse. O'Neal's going to win it to himself. Now he's going to push it.
And
shot, goal.
There's a little redemption for you. That was impressive. JT O'Neal, New Canaan.
Gets it back.
And just like every other face-off guy in the world, shooting the bouncer.
Bouncers will go. I don't care what field you're playing on. Bouncers will always go. One of the tougher shots in lacrosse to read as a goalie.
Takes a little wind out of the Express sails after that when they, thought they got on the board, thought they might be getting a little bit of momentum. 6 seconds later, boom.
Appears a rematch at the face-off. O'Neal and Cascadin. Cascadin's going to win this one to himself. Throws it back. Little lackadaisical. Gets out of pressure. Finds Kevin Maggie. Gets it over now to Colin, who had the first goal of the game just a couple minutes ago for Express. Now he's using his speed to get down the alley. Throws it back behind the cage. That's Cutting. Working the two-man game. Shot.
Woo!
Goal. What a rocket.
That had a vapor trail on it.
From Ruddy. Alex Ruddy with a absolute cannon out of the box.
Well, started with Colin coming out of the box. He started out as attackman, and now they're bringing him out of the box, get a favorable matchup. He bangs down, throws it forward, and Cutton's able to work something, and Ruddy comes out off the top and is able to rip one home. Really nice little passing play.
Very nice, quick offense there. Gets Express back to a 3-goal deficit.
Ruddy's a big guy, too. Looks like he's at least 6'2", maybe close to 200 pounds.
Yeah,
sure college coaches love that frame.
I wouldn't want to stand on the edge of a shot from that kid.
No, thank you. Hard pass.
So the face-off work for LI Express, winning them a couple extra possessions. That was the other Cascadin, Blake, with the ball. Now it's sitting up top at the field with Michael Berkey.
It's good to see Berkey. I know he got banged up earlier on defense, but looks like he's fine now. There's Colin out of the box again, we mentioned earlier.
And here's the matchup they want. Brady Winter working against the short stick. Good slide. Back at the short stick.
They are short
going
stick on the attackman, but great defense.
They're going after. That's Keegan Nyman. That's one of the face-off guys. And now here's Massaro with a great ground ball.
Nice job to recover there.
Oh, and a great check in playing without a stick. Great check by William Hayes, who has thrown 2 takeaway checks in this championship game.
Will Hayes is an excellent stick. Very active. He's going to go for it here.
He's going to go for the goal shot off the crossbar. Closest man was Eclipse.
Something about those LSMs, they're never really shy about shooting if no one's going to slide to them.
One of the most exciting plays in lacrosse is the pole goal.
For sure.
So here's Eclipse. They're going to settle it down. Looks like their offense is Mullahy, Zeller, and then with the ball right here, shot goal,
nice goal
is Tyler McDermott.
No slide. Take advantage of that.
Right down Broadway.
Great job by McDermott to use his first step to put the defense in conflict, and I think everybody who might have had the 2 slide thought somebody else had it, and therefore nobody went. So that's a tough one to give up for Express, but great job by McDermott to kind of assess the situation, see that there was no pressure in the middle of the field, and let it fly. Not a whole lot you can do about that if you're Dennis Brady. Now Express has moved Daniel Colin to the wing too, so they're moving him around. Bit of a chess piece, which is great. You want to show off your versatility.
Great win there.
Oh, that's O'Neal.
Tried to find Hladek, couldn't get it, and that is something you never want to do on your defensive side of the ball, is throw it to the middle of the field.
Sounds like there's 5 seconds maybe.
Very short time. Need a shot here. Inside, can't handle it.
Nope.
And that'll be halftime. 6-2 is our score at half. 6-2 is our score at half. Here's McDermott's goal again. Great crease awareness, body awareness to hold himself out of the crease before the ball goes into the net. And we'll be back for the second half.
Locally grown, nationally known.
For those kids looking to get a challenge and improve their game, learn the discipline. I don't think you're going to find that in many other places than the CRABFEAST program.
Locally grown, nationally known.
Welcome back. Crab Feast Class of 2025 Championship presented by Next Pro. Eclipse Lacrosse leads the Long Island Express 6-2. Starting with our highlights here.
Dan Cohen getting down the alley. This is the Ruddy, just tore the cover off that ball.
Yeah, Ruddy has an absolute cannon. LI Express been good with their ball movement, but the plays of the first half belong to Eclipse and their, I would say, multi-talented midfielders. Look like attackmen dodging from a top.
No, they've done a great job initiating, kind of throwing it forward, getting the defense to move a little bit.
Is that first face-off? It's going to be a hold against Eclipse. Ball will belong to Long Island Express. And Luke Cascadin was that face-off man. Ball is now with Brian Riley. Little two-man game here, a little big. Here comes a razor pick there.
Pick.
Gets blown up.
Oh, Cascadin is struggling a little bit.
Nice razor pick by Cascadin. You love to see your face-off man get a little.
He certainly got dirty and definitely ate that one.
This
Winter?
is
Yeah.
Winter with the ball. He's going to dodge. Gets down by
nice
himself.
job.
What an individual effort by Winter.
That was impressive.
He was working against William Hayes, who has had a couple of takeaway checks. Looked like he tried to get a little poke check in there, got himself a little out of position. Winter was able to squeeze underneath of him and get right to the cage. Looks like Cascadin's coming back out for the face-off, so that's good. He'll face JT O'Neill. Both of these guys have both pushed transition. O'Neill's the only one with a goal. As
Vincent
you saw,
Crispy limping off a little bit. He took the brunt of that hit. Hopefully he's okay. Iona Prep lefty defenseman.
here's a nice little tie-up. Something we don't get much anymore. O'Neill was able to pop it out, and now we got a scrum. We're going to get a loose ball push on the Eclipse. So Kevin Manji with the ball gets it over to the other Cascadin, Blake. Now the ball is with Owen Maggie, sorry.
McGee. No,
McGee.
No problem. Twin brothers in Texas now, actually. The younger brothers of Ohio State freshman standout Dylan McGee this past year. Good bloodlines.
Good genes. Here's a shot coming off the post.
I think Marcus may have got a piece of that one before it hit the pipe.
It was definitely down there. Wrung that off of either his cross or his foot. Regardless, great effort there. Really well-placed shot by McGee. Now here's Riley again, dodging the wing. This time going to get pushed. Here's the slide.
Oh, that's a
great
terrific
slide. On the defense there was Chase Harden and then Bryce Leiden with the double team. Clips will get it down to their offensive side and get their personnel set. Poderala gets it over to
Odell up top.
Odell. Was playing at X in the first half. Looks like they're in an open set here. So spreading out the Express. Now here comes the Cutters. Now we have the crease guys. Here's the dodge by Odell. Shot! Woo! Rang off the post.
Certainly looked like the net moved a little bit. That might have just been off the...
No challenges in
Certainly
summer ball.
not. I don't think we get the, even though we've got great work from Next Pro on the cameras, I don't think we get video review.
There's a shot, though, and he
in.
gets that one back. Same shot, same spot. This one just a little bit to the right and buries it. I mean, you can't get any more.
That's as good as it gets. That's as pretty as it gets.
You can't get any more corner than that.
No.
O'Neal back on the face-off for Eclipse against Cascadon. Tell you what, Cascadon's feeling it right now. I really like this clear, that express run. Get it to the 1, and then you have options. That'll be no flag. Nice ground ball there, still on the ground. Nice pickup there by Pompano.
You threw a little toe drag on them?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Now
going
gonna
for it.
push.
There you go.
Switches it to his right.
Nice goal.
Goal.
What a play. Reward
Great
yourself.
Play for Pompano.
Take that to the rack.
Starts with the toe drag, ends with the goal.
Express slides need a little bit of work right now, and they're just kind of pressing out a little bit. And that's all well and good, but leaves the middle of the field pretty wide open if you get beat.
And that's a good, because the slides have been iffy, going to that open set that the Eclipse was running right there, get them spread out. That entire middle of the field is open. You beat your guy, and that's what Eclipse doing right now. Is we think we can beat you guys one-on-one.
That's a push.
That'll be a push. Remain with Long Island Express. The deficit now 8-3. So Express a little bit of work to do
Eclipse
here in the third quarter.
Eclipse has been playing as well as I think they've played in a long time. They're just doing a great job. They're sharing the ball. Everybody's getting involved. The defense has been terrific.
Great look there by Ruddy. Can he get through? Gets the shot off.
Definitely not
but
going to be the shot to go in. Hold, maybe? It looked like he was getting held.
So it'll stay here with the Express in that far corner with Cutton.
Cutting against Leiden. It's a good matchup.
Cutton rolls back, finds Ruddy. That shot goes wide. And he can shoot from any angle, from any body position. He's got that type of power. You got to keep your stick in his hands at all times, or he is going to make you pay.
Good ground ball by Cutton. Eclipse defense has been putting the ball on the ground a lot. Very impressive.
Tries a little
bull
dodge.
Ruddy on a shorty here. I think this is the matchup I'd like to take.
Great job by Pompano, though, not backing down from that first initial contact. Surf Monster gets McGee. But a shot goes high and wide. Didn't mind the take. Maybe released it a little late, was losing angles.
Ran himself out of an angle.
Cutton showing off his shiftiness and draws a flag. Bryce Leiden, the guilty party, and there's another takeaway check. This one was Jason Pagano.
And Pompano came on the slide as well.
So we're going to have 1 minute power play here.
Picking Eclipse defensemen, and they've put the ball on the ground at least once, I think. Really, really impressive stuff.
So the first opportunity for Coach Schreiber's extra man unit. Let's see what he has drawn up here. Maybe try and get Old Man Mo in the way of the Express. Nice movement off ball. There's
same play that Ruddy scored on
save.
earlier, just this time at 6-on-5, but I think it got deflected in front. Marcus may have gotten a piece of it as well.
Yeah, that's what you want to run, though. Get Alex Ruddy in time and room.
There's another ball on the ground.
Ball on the ground.
These
that
Eclipse
courtesy
defense.
of
Roby was going for over the head if Ruddy didn't move that one.
Now a little
And there's
unsettled.
another one.
Shot, great save.
You know, I feel like Roby took a bit of a chance there, but I feel like you can probably take a couple more chances when you've got Marcus back there, even if it is on when you're man down.
I mean, you have the #1 goalie in the class of 2025. You can be a little, a little more.
I'm quite
aggressive.
certain he's still going to hear about it from Jamie Hanford over there. But you know, it's a results-based industry at the end of the day, and Marcus bailed his buddy out.
And if you think about it, that is the job of the goalie.
That's it.
Because if the defense does their job, you don't face shots.
Nope.
Here's a shot. Wow.
Yep. Malahi, recent Taft transfer. You cannot leave him open like that. That's just, I mean, turn in rake time.
Yeah, great offside high with heat. No chance there. Let's look at this one again.
Odell on the nice feed, finds his guy on the backside. I mean, you leave any, you know, Division I prospect wide open on the wing like that, it's probably not great, but Malahi being one of the better guys in the class, that's going to cost you.
Yeah, picture-perfect shot there from Malahi.
A lot of offense being generated up top. You mentioned it earlier. You saw it again there. Like, Udell's been moving around. He's had a couple nice plays up top. Positionless lacrosse, if you will. I know it's all the rage these days, so.
A la John Crawley, offensive coordinator Johns Hopkins.
Nice ride.
Great ride.
And this is Udell with the ground ball. The kid's making plays all over the place.
Yeah, we see him playing up top. He's staying down at attack on the wings, on the faceoffs.
Yep, but then he's
he
dodging a lot from up top.
They're running inverts almost. Nice individual effort. Great save. Another individual effort
with another
shot
big
there.
Great save.
Another great save.
That's quarter.
That'll be the quarter. 8-3 is our score. 8-3 with our score. Last shot here of the quarter. Tyler McDermott. No die here. 9-3 is going to be our score going into the fourth.
Locally grown, nationally known.
For those kids looking to get a challenge and improve their game, learn the discipline, I don't think you're going to find that in many other places than the CRABFEAST program.
Locally grown, nationally known.
Welcome back from Cedar Lane Park here in Bel Air, Maryland. The Crab Feast Class of 2025 Championship. 9-3 is our score. Eclipse lead Long Island Express. If you're just joining us, my name's Will Kelly. Joining alongside me is Matt Chanik. Matt, Eclipse has been moving the ball well on offense, and their defense is not to be forgotten. Many
Nice save.
checks there. Great save. That was O'Neal, the face-off man. Already has a goal today.
9-3, you know, the face-off guy's taking that chance, going for another one. Pad his stats a little bit.
And it was a good opportunity. Great save there. Low and away. Nothing you can do but tip your cap to the keeper there, but that time goes to the goal.
Schaefer, third goal of the game. Again, no slide in the middle of the field. Means if your short stick gets beat, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that has been the tail of the tape for the Long Island Express defense today. Great players, a lot of Division I prospects, just the slides, unfortunately, not there right now. This time we're going to have Keegan Nyman for Eclipse taking the face-off. Cascadon has been winning a good amount of face-offs as well. It's been a fun battle to watch at the face-off X. And here's another one. Line wins out to himself. Can't control it, though, and picked up by Sean McGarren. McGarren's going to have to wait for personnel to get here. Gets it over to Schaefer. And he's joined on the field by Pryor. The other midfielder on the far side is number 6, Brady Potterala. Nice ball movement. Thought maybe there could have been an opportunity if a clean handle, but Hladek gets it back for himself. Active sticks from Long Island Express put the ball in jeopardy there. Now here comes Schaefer down the alley again. He was working against Cascadon.
Good ball movement out. Oh, somebody just ate that one.
Pryor getting a couple ground balls this possession.
Just padding his stats a little bit.
Shot there, goal. Talk about padding your
Schaefer
stats.
again.
There's
Goodness.
another.
4 for him.
As we've got a couple little raindrops coming down. Everyone scrambles to put up their canopies.
Schaefer with 4 goals. Let's have yourself a day.
Have yourself a day indeed. 11-3, and Eclipse is looking good here in the fourth quarter. A little fun fact, our next championship game is going to be the same 2 clubs.
Impressive stuff. How pretty rare.
The 2024 championship game coming up right after this one. Maybe a little break in between the two. Nice check. But Pompano was able to muscle through it, get it over to Odell, and he shot wide. Odell's been a frequent flyer on this broadcast and in this game as well. Has been everywhere and done everything. This is
Malahi getting topside. He's really tough to stop once he gets going. He's got a good frame and some really good speed.
the ball movement, the shiftiness of the Eclipse. And again, it is a long weekend. You're not going to have the same pop in your step as you did Saturday morning.
Even without playing as many games as you would have expected with the rain washing out some games, it's still a lot. And all these kids have played in other events before this. They're going right to other events in the next day or so, and it's physically demanding on these guys.
Almost a great check there. Everyone's on side. No flag. We'll keep playing. Relax Express with the ball here. They have some work to do. An 11-3 deficit here in the fourth quarter. Ruddy gets down the alley, now moves it back behind. This is Cutton. Thought about the cutter. Now here's Ruddy. That shot goes wide.
Ruddy just physically looks different than everybody. He's able to use that big framing, get to traffic.
This is McGee gets down on the ground, but nice recovery there. Bryce Leiden on the defensive side
And
of the thing,
another
joined
cause
by
turnover.
Zeller, and a flag down on the Eclipse. Cutton's got time and room to pick this one up. Shot there, nice save. Ground ball by Cullen, gets it knocked out, and we'll have a stoppage play. We're going to get a hold, 30-second call. Long Island Express will have another chance at the extra man opportunity. They had a couple shots. Yeah, there's the hold.
Sure looks
there.
like they, might get a little bit on the head too, so that's an easy one. Great save there by Matt Barry, by the way, the Fairfield Prep goalie. Came in for Marcus in relief. For him to be able to kind of track that shot from Cutton's not easy on the wing. Did a great job of of moving with his feet.
And they got Colin Zeller on that hold there. Nice cut there.
Too much. It's not too much traffic around Colin for him to be able to cleanly handle that.
Nice look there. Gets it out.
I'll tell you what, for me, I think Ruddy's been the best express player in this game. He's done an excellent job.
Nice one more. Shot didn't get to the cage, but it picked back up and a goal.
Why not?
When it's working, it's working. Eclipse Black. Henry Hladek picks up his own deflection.
Just a little scramble drill,
throw
pick it
behind the
up.
back. Yeah, shot blocked first. Finds it on the ground, picks it up, and I'll just throw that over
Just because shooting it normally would have been too easy. You know, you got to add a little bit of difficulty to it. Eclipse is rolling.
He knows he's on TV right now. He wanted to get on the highlights.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? Like I said earlier with Roby and going for checks, you can take a few more chances when you're up by a whole bunch. 6-6 in the fourth quarter, maybe not.
Cascadin couldn't get that one out of his cross legally, so we'll get an Eclipse possession. We're all even. Here's Schaefer with the ball. He's been busy today. He might have another one.
That's
Shot goal.
5. Sure, why not?
What a day for Schaefer.
You're having a day.
I don't know if you caught that. I said, here's another one right before he shot it. I mean, you know, when you're running down that cross, one of the hardest stops to make as a goalie.
Look at all the open field, too. Nobody's sliding. I don't know if that was just Express's game plan coming in, but no one has slid on a consistent basis, and the Minis are having a field day as a result. If you beat your guy and you've got all that space to work with, I'm sure your eyes light up.
Yeah, you definitely get a little excited, a little extra pep in your step. Nice little face-off battle here between O'Neill and Cascadin. Cascadin won it. No clean ground ball, though. Picked up by LI Express. Still on the ground. Now it's picked up. Nice check,
Good
though.
ride. Great ride.
Jason Pagano. And did we get a timeout?
Thought I saw a flag. That's game.
That's ball game.
Yep.
So Eclipse Black will take the 2025 championship game by a 13-3 margin.
Tristan Schaefer, what a performance. 5 goals for the midfielder from Staples. I mentioned earlier he had a huge role in helping Staples to another state title, and you can kind of see some of that talent. And I'm sure, Staples coach Will Kashansky is going to be excited about what he's got in store next year.
Yeah, and what play by the Eclipse defense, too. I mean, how many takeaway checks did they have today to make it hard on the Express?
Must have been a half dozen takeaway checks, one from everybody. And even when they weren't putting the ball on the ground, they were making life miserable for the Express offense and just getting them out of sync. And, you know, I think they did a great job of pressing out early and daring those Express guys to beat them. And they won their matchups.
Here are some of the highlights from today's game. Eclipse takes down LI Express 13-3 in the 2025 championship game presented by Next Pro. Starting off there is O'Neal right off the face-off. And I mean, just a lot of goals, a lot of great plays from Eclipse, but LI Express really kind of like physically hung in there, was making it tough.
Express is an excellent team. I mean, they beat Triple H in the last round, which is one of the best teams in the country. Express is right there. I think it's one of those, especially, you alluded to it a couple times, such a long tournament, such a long, time and a lot of games. Sometimes the bottom just falls out of you, and, I think you start to just kind of lose control a little bit. On any given day, I wouldn't say Eclipse is 10 goals better than Express, but, today it was just their day, and it just wasn't Express's. And like we said, we've got the same two clubs lining up for the 2024 game, so it should be a great contest. I mean, two of the best teams in the country. Again, listen, if you make it to the finals of CRABFEAST, call yourself one of the best teams in the country. You are. So, really excited for this one. But the 25, conservatively speaking, between those two teams, you'll probably see at least, 35 Division I commits. Yeah. And some of the best schools. And then a lot of the D3 commits will be, some of the top D3 programs in the country. So, you got a quick glimpse at some of the guys you're going to be hearing a lot about next week for the service academies, and then September 1 for everybody else.
There they are,
holding a lot of
the
recruitable
CRABFEAST
talent.
Tournament champion banner. A lot of talent. We'll be right back with the next game. We're going to step away for just a few minutes. We'll be right back with the 2024 championship game. Congrats to Eclipse on the 25s.
Locally grown, nationally known.
For those kids looking to get a challenge and improve their game, learn the discipline, I don't think you're going to find that in many other places than the CRABFEAST program.
Locally grown, nationally known.
We are back here at the Cedar Lane Park for the CRABFEAST 2024 championship game. Let's run it back. The 2025 championship game was the LI Express versus Eclipse Black. We got the same two clubs here in this game, Matt. What are we expecting from both teams?
ton of mostly committed talent on both sides. Both these teams are. Express made the NLF National Championship final last year. Eclipse did 2 years ago. So two of the best. You're looking at offensively. You want to look at Kyle Colsey at the Virginia-bound attackman. And then defensively, another Virginia guy, Tommy Snyder, is probably a good one to look out for. I think they're matched up over there actually on the far side. So 44-13 will be a great matchup.
So keep an eye out on the Eclipse offensive side of the ball for that matchup. Just a couple seconds away from face-off. Here we go. Won by Express. Is able to run through and run away. All right, so let's get started. First offensive possession of the day.
It's a Brown commit, Kyle Bolello, one of the scrappier two-way middies in the 24 class. Ball just always seems to find him. It's not a surprise that he was the one who came up with the first ground ball.
Bolello wearing gray, maybe forgot his orange penny today.
We've got 3 different pennies out there right now for Express. That's all right, as long as we know they're orange.
Balls with Aiden Considine. Now
We said
back
Holy
over
Cross verbal.
Ryan McCloyne. He's going to shoot. That one goes wide. In goal for Eclipse is Carter Hagan.
There are actually 3 NLF 5-star Virginia commits in this game, so I assume the UVA staff is pretty happy with this matchup. The other one after Colsey and Snyder being this tall gentleman in the yellow helmet from Brunswick, Luke Hublitz. We have him as a top 10 prospect in the class.
Yeah, Hublitz, a great defender, off ball and on ball, just really solid. Nice first offensive possession, couldn't get a goal out of it. So here comes Eclipse.
McCarthy, Fairfield Prep poll.
Now it's Sconziano with the ball for Eclipse. Out of New Canaan. Kleinbeck, another Fairfield Ludlow, though. And now we're sitting here with Ruperstein, sorry.
Here's that UVA matchup, Colsey and Snyder.
Running a little two-man. Here's that sweep across the top. Throwback. Wide open shot. Goal. Buried it. What a great look. Saw where the slide was coming from, threw it back across, and then an absolute rocket there.
I believe it was Chris Reinhardt, headed to Notre Dame.
Notre Dame staff here today watching in person. I'm sure they liked what they saw there.
Great ball movement, though. You saw they attacked the middle of the field, drew the slide, and left the backside wide open.
Great awareness there by Jack Tully on the wing. Both face-off guys went forward towards the express end. Ball popped backwards towards Eclipse. Great awareness there by Tully to find the ball.
Tully, a recent Bucknell commit. Finished off strong at Chaminade. I believe he was one of their starting teammates by the end of the year. Unbelievable speed. Might not be a faster player here if you get him in the open field. The one-man clear is a personal favorite of mine.
DeBashir Jr. was on that
Nice
check.
check.
Great check there by Connor Flanagan. Recovered there by DeBashir Jr. Nice ground ball. Garden City kid.
I think Carter Hagan got a piece of that one. Loyola commit, one of the best goalies in the country. Had a great season for Darien in his first year as a starter. I think the Blue Wave made it to the Connecticut State semis, if I'm not mistaken, before losing to eventual champion Staples by a goal. Here's the Busher getting it up top. He's got the shorty matchup against Sonoros. That's not it.
Tried to
Dump it off at the
dump
last
it
second.
off at the last second. Just didn't have his body in the right position. Now here comes Eclipse with the clear. It's Tomasco with the ball right now, legging it.
Tough to overthrow a 6'4" guy, but he almost did, but Hublitz was able to get up there and get it.
Helps when you have a about a 6-foot pole in your hand as well.
That also helps.
Hayden Roeder with the ball right now for Eclipse, waiting for his other midfielders to join him. That's John Kleibeck. Down the alley, shot, stung the corner,
Good
stick
Lord.
side high. Kleinbeck with an absolute rocket.
The Air Force commit with an absolute missile. My goodness.
Yeah, well, he'll get very familiar with those going in the Air Force.
That was a heck of a shot.
Yeah, I mean,
Teammate couldn't get contact on him, and Kleinbeck was able to get his hands free and let it fly.
when you can shoot it that hard, it doesn't matter where you put it. Stick
I don't
side
think-
high, offside,
Shoot
low.
it right at the goalie. It's not going to make a difference.
It's going in. The level of play at this tournament has been, I mean, just top notch.
Yeah, it's
Great
really
ground
good.
ball.
We said a lot of the top teams in the country are here. you see it in the level of play.
Eclipse settling things down, back up to a 2-0 lead now. Eclipse 2025s, who just played before, won the championship in a 13-3 margin over the same foes
Nice
of
save.
the 24. Great
Didn't mean to
save.
cut you off. I apologize, but
So Eclipse trying to go back-to-back, do a little clean sweep of the championships. That was a great save. Dennis Fargione.
Yeah, Fargione with a good save. Garden City starter, Villanova commit. Really steady Eddie in the cage for Express.
That was a great save. Here's Cudback with the ball. Sorry. That's Purcell was on the dodge there, decided against it.
Moving pick. Absolutely a moving pick.
Yeah.
Listen, if I can call it, that's usually a pretty bad sign.
Rigletti trying to set a pick for a Langdon, but no die there. Eclipse will try and extend their lead by 3. The ball settled in the stick right now of Morgan Ruppenstein, sorry. Here's a wide outside shot there. Kleinbeck not afraid to pull it.
Here's that Colsey-Snyder matchup.
Yep. Colsey looking for options. Backs him down. Tried for the inside roll, thinking about it. Great look to Kleinbeck again. There's a shot. Goal. Tell you what, Eclipse can shoot the ball today.
I believe that was Chris Reinhardt again.
Yeah, Reinhardt with an absolute cannon. This one low to low, little 3-quarter release. Getting ready for the face-off now. Eclipse takes a 3-0 lead coming in here.
Eclipse ball movement's been great. Colsey wasn't the one who was able to kind of create the shot, but in a way he did because he got the defense moving. Snyder had a good beat on him, but Colsey's first pass was able to move the whole defense over.
Ball is now trying to get under. Maybe a little push, no call there.
Hublitz was all the way up almost at the 50. Certainly not afraid to press out.
Oh,
nice
what a
goal.
low-angle shot there by Bello.
Bilello did a great job of kind of getting under there and a bit of a slow slide, and I think he got it short side.
Definitely got it short side. There was
Tough shot,
not a ton of room right there. Beautiful.
I'd say he's a 4-star recruit, and he's one of the best two-way guys in the country. He's able to just impact the game in so many different ways. What a shot.
I mean, right in between the legs and the pipe. Not a lot of guys can fit it right there.
Little life for Express, although and when I said that in the 25 game, Eclipse racked the next face-off. So that's not going to happen on this one.
Nice face-off win there. Top with Tully now, gets it over to Cudback. Oh, sorry, nope, that was McLoin.
Here's Bilello again.
He's got the long pole, but he's going to dodge him.
Ooh, busted him.
Speed.
And
works. McCarthy's not slow, and he just took him to the rack.
Bilello, every time I watch that kid play, it seems like he finds a way to make some different plays. A couple people knocked him for his size, but I think he's one you got to, he's been so impactful just everywhere.
We're going to take a quick break here. I believe Eclipse may have called a timeout here to talk things over after a quick little 2-goal spurts by
Kyle Bolello.
Kyle Bolello.
That first one, he gets down the alley, goes righty. This one, he just blows by his guy up top and rips a lefty one.
Yeah.
Two-handed, two-way middies. You gotta think there's gonna be a path for him to play some college, get some playing time in college. Excuse me.
Yeah, and a lot of college coaches right here. Referees meeting with site coordinator of the Crab Feast tournament. We have a little bit of a weather system rolling in, so possibly talking about cutting this one short real quick and getting a delay for Lightning. And it looks like that's exactly what we're going to do, as Michael Thomas is walking over to the benches. We're going to bring the coaches together. So we're going to have a little conference with the coaches and the refs and make a decision here. Michael Thomas, head of ops over at Boys Latin School, has done a great job with the Baltimore Lax Company and hosting this event and putting on multiple sites, ton of teams.
It's a logistical nightmare. They do an amazing job. So many different places. I mean, it's so hard, especially when the weather moves in and you're like, what can you really do? But they've done a terrific job.
And, yep, that'll be it. So Michael Thomas just gave the, we're calling the game. Three-two Eclipse is going to be declared the champions of this division in a cut-short championship game. The winning goals, Chris Reinhardt with 2. He's going to be our MVP of the game. Number 79 for Eclipse.
Notre Dame commit. Look great. Turns out the Irish do know how to recruit pretty well.
So Eclipse is going to, in a quick turn of events here, is going to take both championship games, the 2024 and 2025 championship games. This one called short. But overall, a great tournament for both clubs and just in general for Crabs. So that'll be it from us. Presented by Next Pro. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next year for the Crab Feast tournament.